former head Salem basketball coach Grant Smythers and I chatted on Thursday. We talked about the Adam Ward Classic, which kicks off on Friday. Salem and Glenvar will take to the court in JV boys, JV girls, varsity boys, and varsity girls basketball action before the schedule gets underway Saturday with different teams across Virginia. You will see Cave Spring, coached by Jacob Gruss, Northside and Radford play the nightcap. Cave Spring, of course, I mentioned they'll play Lord Botetourt, LCA, Liberty, and much more. Grant Smythers breaks it all down right here on the Sports Buffet podcast and gives a glimpse of who Adam Ward was as well.
Way back, I used to interview this guy when he was the head coach of the Salem Spartans. Now he is organizing the Adam Ward Classic, which is going to be held Friday and Saturday at Glenvar High School. Coach Grant Smythers. And Coach, I always love talking to you. Tell me pretty much what was the brainchild in getting this event started for the late Adam Ward?
A friend of mine and I, Hank Luton, who is in our officials association, and I've known him for a long time. We wanted to do something to honor Adam Ward, who was tragically taken from us back in 2015. And we started putting our heads together, and we decided, we'd like to do something that we thought Adam would truly enjoy and something that could help other people as well. So Adam really enjoyed sports, and he loved basketball. He would come to all of our games at Salem High School when I was coaching. He was all decked out in our student section. He was on the front row, and he was just a great kid. So we thought, well, it's a no-brainer. Let's do a basketball event, some type of basketball classic where we can bring together teams from throughout the state of Virginia, throughout the Roanoke Valley, and try to raise some money and establish a scholarship fund in his honor, so we could continue to remember Adam and his family year in and year out. And in 2016, we hosted our inaugural event, and it was a huge success, standing room only, and we've continued to grow since then.
Great to see it still going as well. Talk about just kind of that growth process that you've seen since the inaugural event to now.
From the beginning, we put our heads together, and one of the things that we did that really helped us was create a leadership committee, or create a committee of multiple people that could help with our event. So Hank Luton, who is, grown up around basketball, played at Emory and Henry. He coaches JV basketball now at Salem High School. He actually coached at Liberty High School in Bedford as the varsity coach. He's one of our committee members. And then Jerry Spangler, the commissioner of the Western Virginia Basketball Officials Association. He's on our committee, along with the athletic director at Salem High School, Drew Barrett. Jason Murray from Glenvar High School has helped us out tremendously this year. And then myself. And then we've just tried to surround ourselves with people who knew basketball, who believed in community outreach and believed in the mantra, paying it forward. So that's something we're very proud of. And, we've learned a lot through the years. We take pride in the fact that we think we're very organized, we're very detail-oriented, and we try to take care of the teams who come to our event, provide something for them. Each of our players in the event, they get a T-shirt. They usually get some type of new product through donations, whether it's a body armor or body light or something like that. And then we've given away socks to the players and that kind of thing. And, so we try to make it something special for the players, something that they'll remember and look back upon as being a positive day during their high school career.
I want to talk about Adam real quick, but before we do, let's talk about the event itself. Friday and Saturday, I know it's at Glenvar High School. Correct me if I'm wrong, and Friday, Saturday, it's pretty much a Salem-Glenvar JV battles with the girls varsity, boys varsity as well, and then Saturday we're going to get some more teams in it as well.
Yes, Friday night's a Salem High School, Glenvar High School, sort of a community rivalry. Will be junior varsity boys and girls, and then varsity boys and girls basketball. There's a connection to the Ward family. Buddy Ward, who I worked with at Salem High School, who is Adam's father, he was a guidance counselor for us at Salem High School. He also coached and taught at Glenvar High School. So this year, when Salem High School is undergoing renovations, we were thinking about, where we were going to move the event and what we were going to do. And then I said, well, gosh, there's such a special connection to Glenvar. Let's reach out to Glenvar and see if they'd be willing to help us out. And they've been absolutely phenomenal. The athletic director there, Jason Murray, the principal, Corey Franklin, they've gone above and beyond and done everything that we've asked and even more. So Saturday we have a lot of really good games. We have a variety of different teams. Liberty High School out of Bedford, their varsity coach now was an assistant coach at Salem High School, David Williams. So they're coming to the event, and they're going to play North Cross, who's now coached by Paige Moyer. And we have a variety of teams. You know, we have William Fleming High School playing Liberty Christian. That should be a really, really good game. Auburn High School will be taking on Roanoke Catholic. We have Carroll County High School, who's known as, you know, this year they've established themselves as one of the best programs in the state of Virginia. And they're going to be playing Spotswood High School, who is also a perennial girls basketball power. Then we have West Point High School, who is coached by former Pulaski County High School player, J.R. Montgomery. So he's bringing his team in, and they're really good. They're going to play Patrick Henry High School out of Roanoke. Then we have Cave Spring High School playing Lord Botetourt High School. Those are two of the best teams in the area, if not the state. Then we have Radford versus Northside. You know, Radford versus Northside's always a phenomenal game. So we have a lot of games that we feel really good about. We think it's going to be a really good day of basketball, and we're looking forward to it. And William Fleming High School takes on LCA, Liberty Christian Academy. So, I mean, we feel good about the games that we have, and we're always trying to expand and invite new teams and rotate teams in. But we also have flagship teams that have been really good to us and have been here every year, and we try to make sure they're part of the event as well.
Yeah, a lot of good teams, a lot of good basketball. Coach, I'll close it on this. You know, I never had the opportunity to meet Adam. I know you knew him pretty well without trying to, you know, hit your emotional heartstrings. Talk about the type of guy that Adam was.
Yeah, I love talking about Adam. You know, Adam was just a phenomenal person. You know, I've been in education and coaching and been around people my entire career, and he was just one of those students that just always found the positive in everything that he did. You know, he never met a stranger. You know, he was friends to everyone at the high school. Didn't matter what walk of life you were from. He was going to reach out to you and help you if you were in need. He was just a happy-go-lucky, you know, pay-it-forward kind of young man. You know, one of the things I remember is at one point we were talking in class one time, and he mentioned and said that, you know, a day worth living is a day worth loving, and that's something that stuck with me through the years. And, you know, anything we can do to, you know, keep his memory alive and bring some positivity into society and our communities and help others, that's what we're going to do. You know, our scholarship fund not only helps two students from Salem High School who we believe are, you know, Adam-like and who are good representations of the community and pay it forward. We're also going to be issuing some scholarships to young men or women on other teams that play at the event who we believe that are Adam-like as well. And our committee really tries to identify those young men or young women and help them. And it's something that we think really solidifies our event as an outreach event. So I think Adam would be really, really proud of what we're doing. You know, if he could come, he'd be on the front row, yelling at officials, giving them a hard time, you know, probably wearing his own stripes himself, that kind of thing. But I think he would probably be looking down, and one of his friends at WDBJ7 told me he would just look down and probably say, "Really? This is all for me? I can't believe that. This is, you know, guys, this is just too much. What are you guys thinking?" You know, but that's just Adam. That's just how he is. So,
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck with the event.
Absolutely. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate everything that you do for high school sports, and you've always been a very positive influence on those in your community, and we appreciate you being Adam-like as well.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, I will post this sometime probably this afternoon, early this evening. I got PA to do tonight at a JF game, but I will send you a link, and I will post it on my Twitter and Facebook Sports Buffet page as well.
That would be great. I appreciate it.